there, Cole. Hope you're having a great vacation. As your video lesson. Let's see here. One thing I want to talk about, I want to talk about as much as I can in the amount of time it took me to write that and to pull all this up and to think about and watch your videos. And that means I have about 14 minutes left to do this. I'm going to do as much as I can in that 14 minutes, and then leave it up to you, and then we'll come back and then work on some material. First thing is, good job, man. Love you practicing on your trip. Shows a lot of commitment. It shows a lot that you're really digging what we're doing, and shows a lot of character. So good work, working or practicing your guitar when you're on vacation. That says a lot about you. So good work on that. Secondly is Magic Triangle. Don't rush through it. It's kind of like you're going through the motions of something. It's kind of like, oh God, my mom says I gotta go brush my teeth. I'll go and brush my teeth because my mom said I have to. You have to really check into what you're doing. There's no point in you doing this, right? There's no point in doing that, right? You gotta sit there and you gotta really think about what you're doing. Otherwise, it's not gonna mean anything to you, or you're not gonna remember what you did. When I was first learning this, I would sit there and just look at what I would do. A. Oh, by the way, it's the fourth string. You went down here to the third string. So make sure A minor pentatonic. A minor pentatonic. I'm going to land on the A this time. A. C sharp. C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp. C sharp. I would say what I'm doing, and I would play C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, do a little improv line, and land on the C sharp. Even if it wasn't the greatest improv line I ever thought of, right? I would still make a point to land on the C sharps, and I would say out loud what I'm doing. If you do this, C sharp, G, I don't know what time the Broncos come on, right? If you do that, you're not doing anything. You're just doing busy work, right? It'd be like me saying, go do that menial task. You move those bricks from one side of my yard to the other side of the yard. That's really what you're kind of saying, or how you're kind of approaching it. It's like mindless menial task. Do that, but really we're talking about is a thoughtful. You're trying to retain information. Okay, so think about that when you're doing your Magic Triangle. It's not a punishment, but an enrichment of you like learning how to become a better soloist and just a better musician overall. Here we're supposed to be landing. So that's the first step right there. And then as far as Give Me Shelter, great job starting off with it and trying to read through the whole thing, right? That's a lot of information. But the way we're going to work at it now is I've written out 5 different sections of that lead part for the intro, for the head of the tune, head being the beginning in these kinds of songs. And I'm going to learn it phrase to phrase. So I've marked out all 5 here. I'm going to go through each one and get each one. Imagine each one's like a sentence. And I don't want to practice my sentence. John went to the store, then he bought. You don't practice music that way. John went to the store. It's the same way that you'd learn a foreign language. You don't just like look at a page of French and start reading French. You go, okay, first sentence, say it, learn how it flows, learn what it's trying to say. Okay, with anything in there, identify. By that word I know. Trying to make it one coherent thought rather than halting and stopping. And then the second thing you're going to want to do is you're going to remember this stuff. If you have to play the songs for somebody and you got to look at the sheet music, you don't know well enough. So you want to play this well enough that you actually memorize the phrases. You're not trying to memorize the whole thing per se. You're trying to memorize the first phrase. Get that down. Then you memorize the next one. That way it flows musically. If you read it, it's not going to come off as musical. It's going to come off as like Cole's learning how to play things in succession. So I'm going to play the first lick right here. It's marked number 1 in the handout. Tab first, so if it doesn't get flagged by YouTube. Oh, that's what I'm going to mute the solo that, so it's going to be That's the first idea. That's it. I'm going to try to make that as smooth as possible. Then I'm going to go to a backtrack and see if I can do that. Shelter backtrack. Oops, wrong app. Shelter backing track. Stones, there you are. Put that on. Put you back up here. Thank you. I can start wherever. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oops. There it is. Sorry. I'll play it right when I sing. See what I'm doing is I'm just grooving over top of that. I'm not trying to play the whole thing like note for note. I'm trying to get that first one to flow musically. I might do that for like 5 minutes. Magic triangle. See what I did there was I just tried to make that like sound like it was flowing, where I wasn't reading it anymore. Even though I did make mistakes because I'm still learning it, I played it so that it would flow as an idea rather than like. First thing I did was I learned that it's. And then I played with it, with the recording, just playing that lick over and over until it felt natural. Next lick, this is on to number 2. That's it right there. We have, so I'm gonna learn it first, right? I wanna see where my fingers go. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be close. They don't play it the same way every night, I'm sure. It's not Bach. So if the rhythms are short or long, that's okay. I'm just trying to figure where my fingers go. Okay, I think I got it now. Now I put it with the backtrack. Not perfect, that's all right. So just having fun with it. Oops, that was not fun. See, like, I don't know exactly how it's on here, but I'm trying to make that idea of flow is one cohesive idea. The way I'm talking. Right? This is all flowing like this. It's not like it's like this right here. It's like public speaking. If you have halting moments in there, you're gonna lose people. If it's a cogent idea, as you get close, it's fine. Then I'll go back to the first one. Once I can make both of them sound like music, then okay, now I can switch between them. But stick on one and try to get the one as a clear idea, and then you start linking them together. Then we're off to number 3 because I still have 3 minutes left before my time with you has expired. This is idea 3. Where am I? So you're gonna watch me struggle. Oh, duh, that's why, because I scrolled down. Why is that not making sense? There it is. It's number 3. Then I put the backtrack. Repeat it until it's musical. You can repeat ideas too if you want. This may talk for another day, but idea 1. Idea 2, and then idea 3. And then we'll save idea. That's about what we have time for. Let's save idea 4 and 5 for next time. Idea 4 pretty short, so that won't take you very long. It's just this. We'll start with idea 5 next time. Cool, man. Like I said, do one at a time, make each one smooth, and then you try linking them all together. And once we have that done, we only have 2 like main ideas left, and then we'll have the whole melody of the song down, and then we'll go from there. Awesome, man. Like I said, if you have questions, have your mom and dad shoot me a message. If not, I'll see you next week. Take care.